Hey,
Eh,
I'm gonna make you say things that you're probably not gonna want to talk about.
probably.
You knew it was coming.
Yep.
I just gave you an extra day than I wanted to.
Yep.
So,
What's up?
so tell me about it.
Tell about what?
You told, um, you told Shepard that you're not mentally doing well, so talk about it.
Oh. Well, I mean, not only the fuck?
It's fine as a local. It doesn't know how to drive.
Yeah. So normal. All right.
Very normal.
Um, I don't know. Obviously, I'm still stressed about this whole thing. So I'm getting my ducks in a row. And then today I started working on core things, and I was like, fuck, I kind of actually have to be doing my job for core things to happen.
Right?
Annoying. Um, yeah, I had to have that hard conversation with the next person about what it is and what we're doing and what happens if I get sacked and what the plan is if I get sacked, assuming that I'll follow through. And we've already started looking into people and things and how to just stay ahead of the game.
Right. But I'm talking about being forced to treat somebody.
I don't know. It kind of reminded me of working overseas again, which a reasonably wonderful time in my life. But I don't know. I think I've gotten so accustomed to like working in the hospital and you're getting put in an environment where you know you succeed or you have every tool possible to succeed, and then you get put in this other environment where you don't have anything. You don't you just have your wits.
Yeah.
And also normally when we do procedures we don't have people watching. Like we had a couple ones where it happened like when Sleepy was working on Cat Moody and their gang was watching. That's whatever. They're behind a door. But these people were like 5 to 10 feet from me. And it's not that they were in such a close proximity to me, it's the fact that they were in such a close proximity to their friend. So when their friend started to decline and just be like in a really shitty, like all like they already started off shitty, but like extra shitty, like that's not easy to cope with. But also like having to say like, hey, like I can't do this by myself. I need help to a bunch of people who know jack and shit about anything that you're doing. I did not think we were gonna leave out that house with her alive, to be honest. I thought by the time that we'd gotten there that we'd been ready to call time.
I'm glad she's alive. I don't like their methods, but I get it.
I agree with you. You know, could have done it better.
If they
Should
had
have done it
just,
better.
checked her in and just been like, Callahan, help, you would have done it anyways.
Yeah. But I don't know. But I also see both sides of the coin, which I guess is my downfall.
Yeah, I do too. It's the compassion part. It's annoying.
A little bit, a little bit. What the fuck? Nope, I'm asking questions. I don't think the entire time that I was there, I was not scared for what they would have or could have done to me. Like whatever, they're gonna shoot me. I don't care. Like obviously, don't shoot me, but whatever. I don't give a shit. Stab me, maim me. I don't care. Whatever. Have a nice day. But this person who this whole group of people looked at me and said, "Her life is now in your hands," and then expected me to just do it. Like I felt more concerned for the poor chick on the bed.
Yeah, I know. I was once that desperate. There was a time where my car got stolen. And one of the guys that was with me at the time thought it would be a good idea to go hunt them down, pull out a shotgun, and start shooting them. And they obviously shot back. Cops got involved, and then I was running, and I hit in a bush. And I was bleeding out at the time. In a bush. I don't even remember when I was shot. I was spent a long time, and I also have been shot multiple times since then. So, at the time we knew Sophia. I think it was the first time I met her actually. Sosa went to find me, found me in the bush, put me in his car, and then by the time that he got me to the underground garage that she operated in, I was not great. It was a dumb reason to get shot. And I don't know, I had just met my brothers. This was like almost 2 years ago now. And I told her I didn't trust anybody treating me. And she said, well, I have to because you could die. And I let her do it just because it wasn't a doctor. It didn't smell sterile. It didn't smell like a hospital. And I was like, fuck it. It's a garage. And then the next time I came in, I had internal bleeding. And she dragged me to a hospital because she couldn't treat it. And it was a very close call. So I've been in that position a little bit. I don't like that it was you, but I get it. Sosa got me hurt a lot, actually, now that I think about it. Jesus Christ. He was the first one to coin the nickname Ray. That no one ever calls me anymore. I have that video too, actually. I'm gonna send it to Ghoulish real quick. Or you saw a 6.5.
Yeah, I'm kind of just vibing there at the moment.
Okay. Will you tell me if it gets worse?
Yeah, I'll let you know if I can tell if it gets worse. I probably won't tell until it's too late. I make some stupid decision.
I mean, you could also tell me when you, I don't know, maybe gonna make the stupid decision. That would be a good idea.
I think I would have enough brain power to do that.
Yeah, that's crazy. It's almost like I'm not gonna do the same thing then, bitch.
Yeah, then it's crazy.
It's absolutely insane. Remember we did
Got that bad. What?
what did you say?
Well, I got that bad habit of just acting instead of thinking.
Yeah, but I'm instilling in your brain to think before. So it kind of works.
It kind of works. It takes time.
You know,
Hmm.
I've made a lot of people promises, and I intend to keep them. So I need you to not get kidnapped again.
Look, I can't control it.
I know you can't. I'm just saying, I promise a lot of people that I would protect you, and I'm trying my best.
Yeah. Look. Yeah, but I gotta say though, uh, props to people actually having the balls to take a medical professional instead of putting us on high fucking pedestals like we're gods and untouchable people.
Yeah.
Like it's one thing to do it out of respect and not do it, but then there's also a breaking point where you have to make a decision. Are you going to risk it and take your friend to the hospital and make theoretically a better decision? Or are you going to, you know, I don't have words to explain that. Just, take a really big risk and say, what if I can do this and then just keep everything under wraps?
Valid.
There's pros and cons to everything. It just depends on the situation. in a very skewed way, it kind of goes into compassion and humanity and treating people like people.
You know, I keep telling
Mm.
myself that I hate being in this city. I just feel like my life would be so boring if I wasn't.
Mhm.
It's almost like I am such an adrenaline junkie that I want the chaos, which is crazy.
Yeah, that sounds like you. You know, I think I came to a conclusion about how I feel about any conclusion, any ending to this scenario with corruption cases and blah 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 whatever.
Hmm.
And today I just did not give a shit about what happened to me. My department's fucked if they don't have anything in place. Today was just a day, make sure they're okay. And I kind of hope I made good decisions. But I guess we will see when we have to actually put those in place.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I wrote an epic speech, to be honest.
You know, what for what? Why are you? What are you wait for?
Um, I I took a shower earlier today, and I was like, kind of just mad. So I was talking to myself in the shower, and
Mhm.
then I started speaking like I was doing a speech, and then I
Mhm.
grabbed my phone and I just started recording, and I wrote
Mhm.
down like talk to text to talk thing,
Mhm.
and I wrote a speech basically to try and convince people to not pursue whatever the fuck they want to do that pursue. It's not very good because I didn't even edit it. I just wrote it. I just spoke it. But I did a scenario. I was pretending that I was speaking in front of a bunch of people, and the words just kind of flowed out, and it's kind of banging for being unedited, to be honest.
Okay.
It might make you cry, so I'm not gonna say it now,
Well,
unless you want to hear it.
might as well. We're in the bubble.
Okay, hold on.
My excuse for everything. We're in the bubble. That's being an excuse when I don't want to do things. I'm not in the bubble.
It's pretty long. Um,
Okay. Okay. Clear your throat.
I, Lieutenant Reyna Shaw with the San Andreas State Police, give my statement regarding Imogen Callahan's character. Yeah, it's interesting. Okay. I met Imogen Callahan a year ago on August 8th, 2022. At the time, my wife, Alyssa Jericho, was dying from heart failure. Um, Imogen Callahan helped save her life so that she could spend 8 more months alive. There was more to that, but I deleted it by accident. Oops. Everybody knows Imogen Callahan in this city. She's a staple in this community because of her will to help people, just as my will is to save and protect people as a cop. She's very well trusted for being a genuine person, not a corrupt one. I hate that line. Over the last year, Imogen Callahan and I have become very close friends, and she is one of the most important people in my life right now. I have a really hard time trusting doctors because of some things from my past. But over the past months and months, she's proven to me what a doctor truly should be. There's something that she has that most people lack, and it's humanity and compassion, where most don't. Imogen Callahan is a very special person, not just to me, but to this whole community. As most of you know in this room, I recently lost my wife, Alyssa Jericho, who died in the line of duty, and Imogen Callahan was not on duty that day. I know Callahan very well to the point where she didn't even have to tell me, but I knew that she felt like she had failed AJ because she wasn't there to help. In the weeks after AJ's death, Imogen Callahan spent less time on duty, didn't take many patients, and I watched her hesitate to clock in a lot. 10 days after AJ died, somebody misused her trust. Her compassion became a flaw, and because she was held at gunpoint, handcuffed, blindfolded, and forced into a vehicle, she wasn't really ready to treat anybody yet, especially in the condition that they were. But she had to, and after the whole thing played out, and she had been interrogated, I looked her in the eyes and I saw somebody that was pushed over their own limit because she was forced to try to keep that person alive when she didn't even want to be there in the first place. Instead of wondering if she was okay and checking on her, detectives threw her in an interrogation room and used whatever she said in the interrogation room as gospel. She's been through a lot recently, mostly mentally, helping me shoulder my grief and her own at the same time, living up to a promise she made to my late wife that she wouldn't let me vanish, all while shouldering her own struggles with practicing medicine again. The one thing that I think is her greatest strength is her humanity and compassion. It was used against her in more ways than one. I believe that with my whole heart that she's just as misunderstood as everybody else, and I know her very well. I trust her with my medical care, with my mental struggles, with my trust. I know that my wife did too. She's an amazing person and an even greater doctor, and I believe that for the sake of the city and all the people in it, regardless of their social statuses or record, that Imogen Callahan should remain a doctor here. She's too compassionate and has a heart of gold, and I believe that that's a lot of what the city lacks. Why are you twiddling? You're making me nervous. Do you hate it?
No, keep going. You're good.
That's it. That's all I got.
No, that was good.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
I told you. I had an epiphany in the shower, man. There's more that I need to add, but that was just like the top of my brain. No edit, nothing. So that's why I hesitate a lot, because some of it was just saying weird words. Imogen Callahan was spelled wrong like 10 times. But man, that's not even half of what I had to say, but it is what it is. It's a good baseline.
Yeah, no, it's really good. Well, I hope you never have to give that in front of anybody.
Why?
Because that means somebody got real pissed off and decided to full tilt that case.
What'd you say?
I said that means when somebody's got real pissed off and decided to full tilt that case.
Yeah, that was just my speech to Landmark, too, at the same time. I was gonna give him that speech and tell him not to let you go.
Got told that I should fight it if they go for it, and I just don't know if I have the energy to do that.
You fucking better fight it.
I mean, this is what they do, though. They put you in a room, ask you a bunch of questions, stress you out. They break you down mentally, and now you have to sweat it out for God knows how long until they present you with a charge, if they present you with a charge. And then you have to hope that you have enough mental capacity and strength to go through all of the arduous pain that is going through the DOJ system.
I know you're fighting it. Mostly because I'm still mad that instead of, making sure that the person who just been kidnapped at gunpoint and blindfolded and handcuffed was okay, they just threw you in an interrogation room and then rattled you even more than you were already rattled. So that just could be because I'm very overprotective, but at the same time, I didn't like it.
I guess another interesting thing to note is when some people are, mostly law enforcement, are kidnapped, because I don't think we've ever had somebody from EMS be kidnapped and then make it out alive. I might be wrong though, but the only kidnapping I know would have been Carmichael.
No, you're right. They don't interrogate us.
Right. So had Carmichael been alive, I would assume they probably would have had some sort of conversation with him. But they would have been all over him, calling a medic, getting them to the hospital, making sure they're okay, both mentally and physically. Even if it was just, hey, how are you doing? To my knowledge, I've never heard of a law enforcement officer getting interrogated after being kidnapped. Before or after injury. If injury is present. So I don't understand what the precedent is to throw me into an interrogation room. And the only thing, the only, I don't know, care for the conversation of my health and well-being was, are you okay? I seen you had blood on your shirt. Yeah, that's fine. I just wiped my hand on my shirt. Okay.
Maybe it's because you're unharmed.
Just a weird set of events. But also, there's also a weird set of events leading up to that anyway. So, I guess it's very situational. I'll give him a benefit of the doubt.
I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm never gonna need to use this speech. It's gonna be It's gonna be great. I'll have another water shower epiphany, and we'll make another speech for something else.
Okay.
You know, it would have changed everything if you hadn't run downstairs and they had. Paulo said that he saw us in the helipad, so if they had met us up there and then they had left me handcuffed or something as a witness, then everything would have been different because I would have known that you've been taken. It just is dumb.
True. He asked me the question, were you aware that there was, a statewide search for you during the duration that you were gone? Assuming that I would know while I was missing that people were searching for me.
That's
like,
a dumb question. What?
the idea is to kind of like elicit intent. Like, I was intended to be missing, so there was an intent for there to be a reaction to prove that my disappearance and treatment of somebody outside of a care facility and off duty was intentional on my behalf.
Yeah, that was dumb.
I feel like as I slowly kind of go through the conversation with him in my head, that it felt more accusatory than inquisitory.
I still stand by the fact that you had just been kidnapped, so the whole thing is moot. But all that aside, I'm glad you're okay and unharmed, because Shepard kind of outed me today, and I'm mad.
Oh, when we were downstairs?
Well, you said that I was freaking out when you were missing, and I said shut the fuck up.
Yeah, I know you were.
Nah, I had a calm, cool, collected head. Everything's fine.
Yeah, that's some bullshit shit, and you know it, pot kettle.
No, I'm chilling.
Yeah, okay.
I am A-okay.
No, you weren't, because you were sniffling when I finally got to talk to you.
That's...
Hey,
hey, the rain stopped.
A biggest deflect, you put a whole goddamn riot shield up on me, dog.
Yeah, that's crazy. Look, the rain stopped. It's cloudless sky. Very nice.
Right, bed stop. Don't even hit me with that, man.
The sun's beating down. It feels good.
Yeah, that's wild.
You are very high on my list, Callahan. I don't know what else to tell you.
I know. And I ain't giving you shit for freaking out. You? Nope, they seen him. Nope. Aw, he always had it! Bitches.
I also I know it's a given, but I am grateful for everything for like the past year.
Me too.
Hopefully we can sit on this porch in a year and say the same thing, but who knows in this city? You want the brutal honesty?
What's up, dog?
I'm sleeping on the couch the last 2 nights.
Oh, shitter.
You weren't there. I was like, that's crazy. I can't sleep. I'm just gonna go for a walk. And then I end up on the couch, and then I fall asleep. And then I stay the night. She's probably so mad at me for that too.
Probably. Scream it.
Screaming about wanting to burn that damn thing.
True.
You want to break the bubble? Or you have anything else to add?
I don't think so. I'm very brain dead.
We're breaking.
Today's been a lot. I just don't need it to be extra.
Yeah, bubble's broken. I just broke it.
Bubble's broken. Yeah, broke it. Fuck the bubble.
Put your hands up.
Put my hands up. That's not how I do that.
Which house am I dropping you off at?
That's a terrible question.
Well, it's a realistic one, bitch.
Yeah, that's the unfortunate part of it.
I'm gonna drive, bitch ass. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Which house, bitch?
Told Landmark I would say it is for tonight. What is this bleed?
Guy walks up and slaps a girl's ass. What you doing?
You're fucking him up. What do you mean? Where's the bitch at?
I'm telling him, thank you, have a good day, carry on. That's what I'm gonna tell him.
I feel like I know that face. I just can't put my brain to it right now.
Hmm. That's Rhodes's. Fuck, I keep doing that.
Yeah, no, that's definitely roads.
Is it this one?
Nope, keep going. All the way up,
Yeah,
all
I
the way
always
up.
get fucking confused.
It's that one on the left at the end. That one.
Fuck, I was gonna do it. I'll see you tomorrow.
I'll see you tomorrow. I'm gonna go make questionable decisions.
Well, okay, don't say that while you're going to Landmark's house, please.
Making questionable decisions, dog.
Callahan! Please behave yourself, bitch.
I'm not behaving.
I just don't think you actually wait. Curious
Okay,
question.
wow. What doing?
Nothing, just checking.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
Bye. I just don't know why I looked at that. But
Oh, I'm so happy Callahan's letting her get away with the couch thing. Guess where we're going tonight, chat? Oh, wait. The song's playing. Hold on, we gotta restart it.